Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London. Hares and Piggies, and we're back at London Bridge, and I've got some more stores put up. And we got people there doing, although they're not there. You get what I mean. And yeah, it's definitely taken from our scavenging stations, but that's okay. Not necessarily worried about that. At least we'll have things for new settlers to do when they come in. That's okay. Interesting thing I found out about the trader. The general trader does sell shipments of steel, wood, and concrete. Yay, we don't need to go anywhere to do building. It also means I don't need to go anywhere to sell stuff. And as these things are often want to do, after a while they'll start producing tickets in the miscellaneous section, just not yet. I also moved the dogs over here because, well, it just seems to make more sense, and leave this side kind of blank, or at least until I need to put in more stores. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, well, we need to get back onto the main storyline, if nothing else than to get a gas mask so I can finish Archie's story. So to Fenchurch Station we go. Okay, back at Fenchurch Street Station. Okay, good. I guessed right. Alright, so we need to make our way towards whatever the hell is over there. It's the Beefeater Burger. I know what it is. But like usual, we're going to stop and smell the roses. And we got a couple of things over here. That's not it. That's not it either. We'll find our way. Whoa, we got a hoolie. Oh, we got more. God, I love those disintegrations.
Merchandise.
Shit. And that's it. Okay, back at Fenchurch Street Station, and yeah, that sucked. Alright, we'll see if we can come around to whatever this building is from this direction. And so as not to get abjectly slaughtered. Anybody else hear that? It's all landmines. Yeah, I'm not going to hang around that. Weird. Madeira Inc. offices. I did not mean to sit.
If it ain't worth its weight in tickets, it ain't worth its weight in your pocket.
Alright, so is there a way into Madeira Inc. offices? There it is. Okay, so well, we'll finish exploring outside of it first. I was not anticipating a sit before the open. That was weird. Alright, inside Madeira Inc. offices we go. Okay, inside Madeira Inc. offices, and... this place looks like it's been through hell. Water fountain. Never trust any random water supply. Okay, we got some ferals here, huh? Whoa. Apologies for that. I did not anticipate that. Powered leather left arm. Well, we've got our options on, I guess we don't go in here. I wonder if it's possible we end up going in here later. Maybe as part of the fifth column story? I don't know. Okay, back outside Madeira. We'll save after that interesting discovery. Second class post boxer. You only want to take out one robot arm because if you take them both out, it'll charge at you. Do this with the intent to. Oh shit! Self-destruct. I'm not sure if that's who Metallica wrote about, but well. And here come Beefies on top of it all. You know what? Let the Beefies fight the Holies. The hooli's still going after me, huh? Okay, and now the beefies are going to come after me. Well, that was fun. A post boxer, a squad of beefies, and a squad of hoolies. All at once! Okay.
Is there anything you won't pick up?
Alright, successful fight means we save. I also want to get a beat on that, no, not the veteran. The legend, there we go. What do we get here? Vats enhanced middle right leg. What's my current right leg? Okay, you know what? We'll grab it. And we'll take a look. My current right leg is... It's also VAT enhanced, but it's Riot Police, which is better. Alright, so we'll save again, and we will go to here, the Emergency Broadcast Center. But can we get in? We can get in to the Emergency Broadcast Center.
You see something I don't, that rubbish.
Alright, in we go. Okay, inside the Emergency Broadcast Center. Newspapers. Damaged floor fan. Okay, that compy is trashed. Alright, by and large, this place is in shape. Nothing in the Edatronic, that's fine. Dressing room? Yeah, the dressing room. To make the emergency broadcasters look as good as possible. I guess that makes sense. And of course, the Mr. Handies are hostile. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I had a feeling it was going to be a Robo-Margot.
That's worthy of a song or three.
Although on the bright side, my weapons have gotten so much better since the first time I fought one.
Lovely workmanship, ain't it?
Alright, well, successful fight means we save. As always. And back around. I mean, we might as well hang around here and see what else we may have missed. This is the cafeteria, after all. Report a diner. We get some perfectly preserved pie. Not with my luck. But the vending machines are always nice. Free stuff. Alright, free food is free food. Not going to complain about that. Bathrooms. Let's see if there's anything interesting in these. Sometimes there is. Like a chem box and whatever that is. Yeah, let's check the other one. It's the men's room. Alright, a whole lot of nothing. Cool. Alright, behind the novice lock, we have tall flask and a military-grade circuit board. This is the producer's room. Chocolate bar, okay. Box mattress. You know what? Sure, let's get a cheap heel in. All right, with some cans on the ground on the other direction that Archie's blocking. Okay, when I said some, I meant one. Nothing in the file cabinets, looks like. Oh, not true. We got a plasma cartridge.
Why bother with that rubbish? You'll never make a profit off it.
It's not about profit, it's about usability. Okay, can't get to that candy underneath, but I can try and pick this safe. Expert level lock. There we go. 9mm pistol, Rad-X right away, money, and some 9mm rounds. Okay, and all because I wanted that piece of candy. Oh well. Come on, Archie. Good. Alright, here is the sound stage. Wild animal number 35. Alright. Not enough pound coins. And that's off camera. Galaxy News Network. Interesting. So they really were worldwide. A UK flag and a file cabinet. Okay. All in all, not much in here. But I don't think we're quite done exploring yet. Some rum. Nice. Alright, we'll save so we don't have to do all that again. There's the radio we've been hearing this whole time. Alright, we got more. Same. That's inaccessible. For book, not going to grab that. Let's go inside here. Oh, that's still going. We've got a working terminal. Alright, let's hit it up. Registration terminal view list. Error. Register.pgm is not responding. Crash report is available from mainframe. Displaying local archive of 00.00 at 00 a.m. Registered guests V. Brooks, C. Johnson, Z. Myers. Sorry. Registered personnel: S. Casey, Cam Crew, J. Cunningham, Makeup, U. Freeman, Talk, J. Hale, IET, S. Hanson, Weather, and H. Kirk, Cam Crew. P. Lewis, Cam Crew, R. Perlman, News. Clever. Notice the spelling of Perlman. That's Ron Perlman. You should all know who Ron Perlman is by now if you ever seen the show Beauty and the Beast or the movies or any of the Hellboy movies. K. Sullivan, IT, Y. Taylor, Talk, and H. Zimmerman, Talk. Oh, we're not done yet. Register guest. Okay. Register personnel. Okay, can't do that. But the list was a cute little Easter egg there. Give the devs props for that one. A frag mine. And an elevator. And another frag mine.
A proper tool for a proper job.
And we suddenly found ourselves overweight again. Well, we only have 40 pounds left to play with. That's not occupied by weapons and other junk. The hell is nuclear material doing in the broadcast center? All right, now to take the elevator up. I'm assuming it's up. It'd be silly to go down. We're gonna save. The hell is all this? Metal heads. Rad rooches. And this place is suddenly a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Hey, and a copy of Ranger Ridiculous. That's why you come here. Ballistic weapons permanently do plus 5% critical damage.
Right word is often the most powerful weapon. Read up.
Alright, nothing in there, because it looks like somebody already drank the Nuka-Colas. Well, I guess that answers that question. Alright, another novice lock. This looks like a funky old boardroom. Interesting place to put a boardroom in the... Shut that up. But yeah, what an interesting place for that. Alright, let's keep going up. Okay, we got a door there, we got a door here, and that's back on top of the... Okay, that leads further up. This place goes. What do we got here? Okay, a couple of doors there. Some goodies there, and what do we got here? A feral! Well, we did have a feral. Or a commuter, if that's what you prefer to call them.
What you got?
More junk! Should have some crap he can carry from here. This stuff does add up to a fair amount, actually. We're going to hold on to the weapons, although even though those weigh a fair amount. I just don't want to get it mixed up with his stuff. Looks like that compy is smashed. We'll save again. safe underneath a chair. That's interesting. Right, we got another working terminal here. Access media server. Error encountered connecting to media server. Server may be down for maintenance or having problems sending to this data to this terminal. Please tell a programmer. Access electronic mail server. Electronic mail server connected. Intramail has been temporarily disabled by administrator. You can be archived to Intramail but cannot send any. Loading most recently saved archive. Failed. 62477 from Captain Rutledge to GNN CC Patriotic Programming. GNN, the United States government has commissioned several pieces of pro-capitalist programming to be aired on your Lexington station. We have also edited some of your upcoming programming scripts to reflect the values of this nation. Of course, you all will be compensated for your contribution to your country. Each employee will receive a $200,000 personal bonus for working with us. Please note that employees are forbidden to discuss this contract with persons outside of GNN or designated U.S. representatives, if any. Employees disagree with these terms, please report to Station Manager Randall, Captain Rutledge, Homefront Security. 63077 from George Harris to Jane Allen. Jane, this new government thing stinks. The censors keep sending back scripts, which means our show blocks are constantly getting pushed back. Hard to keep a 24/7 news cycle going. Basically have to bullshit a bunch of things and use a bunch of commercials to fill in extra space that shows would take up. They also came up with a huge special for the 4th of July. Not that the 4th isn't a pain every year, but it's going to be even worse this year because they want us to drag camera equipment all the way out to Fort Strong. Hopefully this shit eases up after we're done with that, George. Why are we getting American stuff here? That's weird. Expired syringe. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, that's all on this floor. So we continue to go up another flight. Oh shit! Fucking Robo-Margot ambushed me. Bitch. Alright, well, successful fight means we save. Barely successful, but I was somehow able to survive that, and with the ceiling blown, this is considered outside now. Whole bunch of news anchor attempt. Holotapes. Alright, let's
down to business.
Get back to trading some stuff here. Newsreader's glasses. +2 intelligence, +1 charisma. Damn. Hold on to that. That might actually end up being better than the +1 perception. Alright, that's as good as it gets. We're almost out of payload space. Alright, let's look at those holotapes. We have 3 to look at. 2 copies of one of them.
Good evening, folks. This is Arnold Anglesey here with the latest breaking news. Evacuations are currently underway in the picturesque Welsh town of Let me try this.
I'll never make a profit.
You know what? Let's just call it the Welsh town for now. Residents are being urged to leave their homes due to an imminent threat. More updates to follow. No? No good? Fine.
They're gonna make them actually say that town, aren't we? Isn't it? Aren't they? That's not what I wanted. Alright, attempt 2.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Arnold Anglesey reporting live. We have an urgent situation unfolding in the unforgettably named Welsh town of Llanfairpwll blah 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 go go goch. Evacuations are currently in progress as residents are being asked to leave their homes due to an impending danger. Authorities are working diligently to ensure the safety of everyone involved. Oh, come on! What do you expect? Again? For God's sake.
Dude, you get paid to say it right. Alright, let's hear attempt 3.
Hello. This is Arnold Anglesey with the latest news. We're closely monitoring the situation in the charming Welsh town known for its, let's just say, tongue-twisting name, Llanfairpwll Gwyngyllgoger Gwrindrobach Antisilio Gugugok. Evacuations are currently underway as a precautionary measure. Residents are being asked to vacate the area promptly due to an imminent threat. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing story.
He got it.
That was close enough, right? Please?
I don't blame him. That is a mouthful. He pretty much got it, though. That's, oh, wow. Okay. And at the very, very top is another production board. So that is the Emergency Broadcast Center. And we can... Wait, we can fast travel out of here? So we didn't get too close toward in the Tower Hamlets towards the Beefeater Burger we need to be at. But we did explore an interesting little place today. Next episode, we're going to keep pushing further. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares and Piggies. I'll see you all next time.